Okay, I am live again. I'm 2 minutes late today because my computer is really slow. So anyway, I'm gonna give you about 1, 2, or 3 minutes. I'll be waiting here. See if we will have some participants today. It's Tuesday, and usually at this time, I understand that some of you are still doing your homework. Some of you need to go to sleep early. So it's all different for everybody. Okay, Replay Dance is here. Hello there. And TK is here. Hello. I'm glad to see you here tonight. So is homework done? Are you free? And did you watch the what's this? I was gonna watch the America's Got Talent, but I couldn't because I was doing the daily motivation and inspiration. So you did? Nope, still doing algebra home. Oh my gosh, algebra. Anyway, algebra used to be my favorite. Math has always been my favorite because there's not a lot of terms or a lot of stuff to memorize. Not going to school tomorrow. Why? Why are you not going to school tomorrow? Or you haven't started school yet, so you can stay up. Where are you from again, Replay? I forgot. Did I ask you before? I think I know of quite a few already. So anyway, I haven't seen Mr. Banana Bread. Hopefully he can make it today. The Meme Slayer, starting to memorize all the names. TK, you miss vacation. School has just started. Jimmy McBob found some dank is here. And Mark, high school went horribly. Why? I remember you were just starting. So, oh my gosh. Sometimes it's just too boring, and then sometimes it's just not really good. So, anyway, maybe Enfra will join us later. Oh, see, I just mentioned. I just mentioned Enfra, and here he is. So anyway, we have TK and Enfra's moderator. Hopefully, also Hardcore Blood will be here. And before I start, before I start with this series, substitute teacher stories straight from the students, I will be making some announcements. Oh, hi, Hia Williams, or Hia or Haya Williams. I know the stream just started, but I have to go to bed. That's okay, Mark. I'm glad that you're able to just stop by, and hopefully you'll just watch this video later on. Addison Jones, Miss V, yay, yay, Addison. Lakin Bacon, games and poor animations. Where's Johnny? Johnny is actually in the other room. He's probably sleeping by now because it's already 10 o'clock. Hardcore Blood is here. You just got the notification. That's okay. Um, oh, the meme slayer's here. I knew you were gonna be here. Hello there. Mrs. V for president. Oh my goodness. Snooze Jenny. Okay, so anyway, Ree. Yeah, where are my Ree buddies? I can't stay up. Sorry, love you, Mrs. V. I have school tomorrow. Bye. Thank you, Nico, for stopping by. Hopefully, you'll just watch this later on. You love the streams. Thank you, Addison. I appreciate that. So anyway, I was mentioning earlier that I have some announcements to make. Um, Wednesday, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I won't be subbing. So there will be no I'm reading your comments. So there will be no straight from the students substitute teacher stories on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And instead, I will be live streaming. Actually, there will be a lot of live streaming on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday because I am going back to Orlando with some co-teachers, and I will go to the Universal Studios again, my favorite. I have an annual pass. So Universal Studios, and then I will also go to Volcano Bay, which is my favorite. Beautiful, beautiful place. And I want to share it with you. No fear. Okay, so Orlando and Universal Studios and Volcano Bay on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I will be doing live streams at different times, so hopefully I could get to know all the other subscribers from other parts of the world who has are not able to. I'm sorry, not able to come or live stream with us because they are at a different time zone. Are the kids jealous? Oh, they shouldn't be because this weekend they were enjoying it and I wasn't because I was just babysitting. This time I will enjoy it myself. Have fun. Thank you, Addison. Orlando is fun. I haven't been there, but I heard it's fun. Oh, it's a lot of fun. So for those of you who hasn't been there, wait for my live streams. If you won't be available during the live stream, then just watch it later on. Okay. So that's one of my announcements. And also, I am going to learn to finally, because I bought this drone a long time ago. I'm gonna try to learn to use this drone that I bought. Actually, here, let me show you the drone. See, I bought this a long time ago, and until now, I haven't tried using it. Oh, the Meme Slayer, hi there. So this is the drone that I bought for the kids. They just use it once or twice because I told them it's not safe to do it over here in the house, so I'll do it there where there's a lot more room. So tomorrow, hopefully, I will be able to use this or learn to use it. Okay. Next week on Monday, I go in the middle school, so I won't be able to come to the midnight streams until Friday and Saturday every week. R.I.P. me. That's okay, the Meme Slayer. While I'm in Orlando, I will be doing a lot of live streams, so hopefully you can be in one of those. And oh my gosh, I have a terrible headache right now because I cleaned my car, and usually when I use chemicals like the Windex, I'm allergic to chemicals, and either I would get a clogged nose or stuffy nose or a terrible headache. Today I just had a really terrible headache. I started cleaning my car. It was almost dark. So until now, I still have a headache. Um, okay. Yeah, Drew boy, welcome. And yeah, headaches are the worst. Addison, yeah. Yeah, it's really hard because right now I feel like my head is gonna blow up. But anyway, I'm glad that you're here. You're making me feel better. So thank you very much. Um, for today, um, today is a good day at school. It's a good day, not an awesome day, but still good. Still good, except for one student who was really talking a lot, just disregarding all my instructions, walking around the classroom, not doing anything, just he was completely ignoring me. So I gave him a warning and then a second warning, and then when he still wouldn't stop, I tried to call the dean's office, but you know when I told him to go to the dean's office, he said he's not going. And then while I was talking to him, he shouted something like, "Get off my face!" something like that. So then I called again the dean's office and I said, could you have security come over here and escort him to the dean's office because he's not going by himself. So anyway, um, just one person who really ruined the whole thing for the whole, for everybody. He just ruined it for everybody because he was just disrupting the class. But other than that, it was a good day. It was a science class. They're eighth graders, eighth grade science class. And I only have about 18 to 22 students in each class, which is the normal or regular number of students compared to what I will have and what I had last Monday or yesterday. I had 36 in one class and 44 in another class. Today, I only have about 18 to 22 students, but they were just they were doing their work. They were focused on their work, but they get distracted by all the talking. They're all talking, talking, talking. What's the highest grade you taught? Fourth year, senior high school. Oh, Drew boy, bye bye. See you later. Oh, Lily Tree, you didn't miss the live stream today. Hi there. Church's Chicken is also here. Thank you for being here, all of you. So anyway, like I was saying, I was on an eighth grade science class, and the activities were sufficient enough for the entire class period, so I was not able to do the warm up. I didn't do the questions today for the students because they had enough things to do. So I am just going to be reading or continuing this warm up that I had yesterday. And by the way, while I'm doing this, I want you all to be, just do what you're doing, like, talking to each other, saying hi, hello, and you can have a nice get together here in this channel. I really love that you're having, you're getting to know each other better, and then you're chatting, sharing stories. So I like it because after this stream, I usually would read all these comments. So you always miss the live stream because of school. Oh, wow. So anyway, I'm glad that you're able to make it today. Thanks for reading comments. I like how you're really interactive with your viewers. Thank you. Thank you. I actually always read back. When this is done, I read it whenever I'm available. Whenever I have time, I go and read them and I'm enjoying them. I take notes so that I will get to know you better. Okay, so anyway, um, the one thing I noticed in this class, and also I noticed this in almost all the classrooms here in the United States. I always notice how the students are careless about the materials, how messy they are, how cluttered it is for after they do their work. Just like in this class, after they did their work, like because they were doing an art thing, and what do you call this? They were using crayons and colored pencils. So after each class, there's a lot of um, pencils, colored pencils, and crayons all cluttered up all cluttered all over the floor. And I was just looking at them, and I'm like, "Are you gonna pick it up?" And they're like, "No." So I didn't even bother asking them to pick up all those scattered crayons and colored pencils. They're old enough to know that they shouldn't be doing that. So when the next class came, one boy actually asked, "Is this a kindergarten class?" Because like crayons all over. So oh my gosh. That's normal for me. I haven't been on the streams for a while. I haven't been getting the notifications. Oh, PBHC, I'm sorry that you're not getting notifications. Maybe you can check your channel and then maybe restart it, or I don't know. But you should be getting notifications if you click on that bell. So anyway, another thing that I noticed with these students is that they like to They like to tease each other. They're so into it. They like they pick on each other, tease each other. You know, in my class, when I was in we don't have middle school. When I was in high school, we never do that. We're always serious with our work. So anyway, I am going to start reading these notes that I had from yesterday because I wasn't able to do, like I said, the warm up for today because there was sufficient enough for activities for today. So anyway, the warm up question for everybody was, I forgot now. If you have a superpower, or if you're given one day to have superpower and or make a wish come true. So two things: make a wish come true or have a superpower. What is it going to be and why? What grade did you substitute today? It's eighth grade science, Lily. Eighth grade science. Okay. So anyway, here are the students' notes. I want a superpower that can make. I want a superpower that can make me have eternal youth. That way, I would never grow old. If I were to have one superpower, it would probably have to be teleportation. I would use the teleportation to travel around the world to places I want to see. I would also try to help those near the areas I visit. I would have the same thing, teleportation, so I can teleport to different parts of the world. Maybe they copied each other's work. If I had one superpower, it would be to end world violence because this world is out of control. I want the ability to turn back time. That will be nice, TK. I wish I could breathe underwater because then I wouldn't matter if I can swim. I would like to have the strength to build roads and bridges in just a few days. This one maybe wants to be an engineer when he grows up. My one superpower would be age difference because I would be able to change my age whenever I want and do what I want and be able to get a job earlier and date my idol crush. Oh my, okay. That's what he said or she said. Yeah, she said, my idol crush. I want to have a superpower where I can bring bring my great grandma back from the dead. Oh, I chose this because my great grandma lives in Vietnam and we FaceTime her all the time, but that time I was only 7. I didn't know anything, so when we called her, I would ignore because I was too busy playing, but a couple of weeks later she got sick, then she passed away, and that was the saddest day of my life. See, that's why it's always good to say I love you to people that we love and talk to them while there's still time or while they're still alive. So this one wants to have a superpower to bring his great grandma back from the dead. If I was able to make one wish come true, I would wish that I could see my dad again. That's my wish because my dad and my mom are not together and my dad moved far away. Okay, from a divorced family, so he wants to see his dad again. If I was given a superpower for a day, it would be to get a sibling because I am an only child. I would like a superpower where I could make my dog come back to life. It is because that was my first pet ever because my parents had that dog before I was born and I don't know what power I would need to do that. This student must be missing his dog a lot. If I was given a superpower for a day, I would want to have the superpower to turn all the bad people into good people so there won't be any violence. Mhm. I want a superpower where I can heal my mom of all her pains in her back and legs and make her able to run again because that's her favorite sport. This is so sweet. My superpower for a day would be to have power like the President of the United States. Is that a superpower? So I can feel what it is to be a president. Oh, since Donald has superpower, Donald Trump. I would want a superpower where I can save my family. I love my family too much to let them get hurt. My superpower would be super speed so I can go anywhere and not waste time. Also, if I imagine anything and then I say it, then it appears in front of me so I could spread happiness and joy. If I were given any superpower for one day, I want a superpower to be able to run and accelerate for 200 miles per hour. Isn't that like the Flash? The Flash, he's the one who can run really fast. Hmm. If I was given a superpower, I would choose teleportation because I'd be able to get to places much faster than usual. I'd be able to move instantaneously. If I had one superpower, it will be to be fast and to go to Mexico and meet my dad, grandma, grandpa, sisters, and brother. I think I know this student situation. We got all his family in Mexico, dad, grandma, grandpa, sisters, and brother. Be all alone here, or maybe with his mom. If I had a superpower, it would be to end world poverty so everyone could be safe and happy. If I had superpower for one day, it would be the ability to fly because I've always wondered how it's like to fly, and also I wouldn't be bored in the car on road trips. Maybe this one does road trips a lot and getting bored with it. I would have super speed so that I can complete the wish to never be late. To never be late. Maybe it's always late. If I had any superpower, it would be indestructibility. Yeah, to be indestructible. If I had a superpower for one day, I would make my grandpa to not be ill anymore. That's sweet. And lastly, if I was given a superpower for a day, it would be to travel back in time or to the future by will. By will? I would like that power because sometimes you make mistake, but I can travel back and fix it. That's so nice. That's good. So anyway, these are the notes, and now I will be going back to your um, comments here and what has everybody been talking about. I see Popeyes and KFC. PBHC, you should be happy. You have a life. Okay. And for church's chicken. Uh, PBHC. Hope you're feeling good about everything. Life is what you make it, as I always put in my daily motivation and inspiration. Life is what we make it. So feel better. Would you rather be immortal, or live a regular life? Samurai Giovanni, you're new here. Welcome, welcome. So the meme slayer says regular life. I wonder how it would be to have to be immortal. There's no, it's like no end. at least you can watch a good YouTuber that is Mrs. D and Mr. D replay dance. Thanks for that. Johnny Johnny is already immortal. Mrs. D, I have been timing people out since they have been writing really inappropriate things. Thank you so much, Enfra. Enfra is my moderator, and she is doing her job, or is doing her job, the job for as a moderator, and I really, really appreciate that. I don't know why, but I want to be to be an ant for one day. Maybe just watch the Ant Man, and so how cool that was, and how great it was to be an ant. So you want to be an ant for one day. My first time your live stream. Thank you for being here, Condrens. Welcome to this live stream. I feel like being immortal would completely rewrite the definition of life itself. Yeah, I think so. That's really smart, Addison. Um, for Ant's Life. Yeah, also Ant's Life. I think I saw that a long time ago. Ant's Life, and then lately I saw just the last part of the Ant Man. So let me go back. What have you been talking about while I was busy reading those notes? I really enjoy your channel. And Johnny, also, do students bring their own lunch, or do they provide lunch at school? I have to make my own. Oh, here there's because it's Title One school, so most of the students have free lunch. Title One, it's there's a lot of aid from the government, and so they have this free lunch if they are, what do you call this? There's an income requirement. So, and most of them are really, like maybe 60-80%. They have free lunch. What school do you teach? Mostly middle school and high school. Okay, PK goes to. How did you know that, Jamie? Uh, okay, just going back. You want to make sure that I didn't miss something really important. Uh, So anyway, I think most of you here are regulars, my loyal subscribers. I see everybody here. Drew Boy just left about 20 minutes ago. Meme Slayer is here. TK, Fart Robot, hello there. Greetings from Rikers Island. Did I pronounce that right? Who else is here? Addison Jones. Want to play sometime? Hardcore Blood. Are you the one playing Fortnite with my son? Uh, I think I remember seeing you, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, I usually would like to end this streaming for only 30 minutes, so that, because this is supposed to be, I'm supposed to be doing this as a daily vlog, and recording myself, but it's a lot easier to just do it through live streaming. So instead of doing, recording, editing, uploading, downloading, uploading back, I would rather do this, but I would like to limit it for 30 minutes. So for those who want to watch this later on, it wouldn't be too much for them to watch something that is really, really long. Did you hear about that mom and daughter dying in the car crash because of a YouTuber? Nope, I didn't hear about that, Lynn Slayer. I will try to check. Okay. So PBHC has to go. I'm actually gonna have to end this now. It's 29 minutes, but I have about half a minute to go. So anyway, I would like to thank everybody for being here. I really, really appreciate you being here with me, and I will be reading all those notes later on. So for now, I would like to say later, later, everybody. I love you all. See you tomorrow on my live stream, not the usual substitute teacher stories, but in Orlando. Later, everybody. Love you all. See you again, Lily. I have to go. Later.